Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a prize fight because it's been a while since I've recorded something like this. Look at, there's 3 scrubs in the shop, what the heck. But I wanted to talk to you guys about all the stuff that's been going on. I feel like so much has happened. Not even really related to me. Sorry, I thought for a second I didn't do my dailies and I got scared. But not necessarily just about me, but just like video games in general. Some interesting stuff was announced for sure, and I don't think I talked about it. Honestly, I don't remember. That's why I'm saying I kind of want to do this. And as you guys can see, I am doing the diamond character prize fight. I'm trying to get the headliner relic. It's kind of a pain to grind, but it's a lot less annoying. Also, I didn't notice if they did this before or not because I never look, but look, they have diamond keys available as a prize for the final milestone reward in the diamond character prize fight, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing, and I like that because before you had to grind to get to 10%, although it looks like they made it so you can be in the top 30% to get a diamond key as well. It's kind of funny because I feel like this totally invalidates that one video I made, but oh well. I don't think I really get any comments on it anyway, so I don't know if anybody's actually using that for advice, but I'm glad you don't have to grind as much to get the diamond key. Because really you can just get to this and then be done with it. Thank goodness for that. Anyways, so onto the prize fights. Actually, I need to make sure I send out guild rewards because I feel like I'm bad with this. Yay, we reached the milestone. I've been so lazy with the Undying event. Like, I mean, I've been lazy with it though. I pretty much just get to the 60 million and then end it there. Alright. Let's do the prize fight. This prize fight is not that bad, I think. I don't even remember exactly what is crazy about it. Let me see. Gain either Deadite, Rage, or Heavy regen, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, this is the one where the enemy gets a buff that cycles Team Blessing, Final Stand, and Unflinching or Immunity. That's annoying. I actually hate that. Also, what is this? Some of these are weird. Charge attack hits have a 1% chance of granting 3 stacks of miasma. Oh, I guess, okay, lucky. I guess if that is a luck type thing. Never mind. It fits the theme is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna use Soulbound, and I also... you know what? The reason this is annoying is because that Blessing immunity stuff is kind of a pain in the butt. I think I'm just gonna take Death Wish. I might just play it safe. I'll take Final Fang too. No one's gaining experience here. I'm not even sure why I'm taking Soulbound. Let's go! Alright, but like I said, a lot of stuff has happened. I don't know if I talked about the... Okay, let's just start with this. So, I feel like there's been a... Oh my gosh, I almost died already. I just killed myself. I seriously just killed myself. That's hilarious. But anyways, so... I don't know if I talked about the Nintendo Direct stuff. Like the Partner Direct. I don't remember, because that was a while ago. But if I didn't, I want to say one game that I'm actually pretty excited for... I think I did talk about it actually, so I'll just repeat myself anyway. I'm excited for Concept Revolt, or Concept Revolt. I'm excited for Concept Begins and Concept whatever the other one's called. I forgot what the titles are. But I'm really excited for those games because I played Concept Revolt on the 3DS. I know I talked about this now that I'm thinking about it. And I loved that game. It is so much fun, so I'm really excited for those. Okay, if I talked about those, then I think I did talk about the Partner Direct. But I know I didn't talk about this. They had a Pokemon Presents recently. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything because okay, last time I think I talked about Pokemon. I may have spoiled it for somebody, so this time I'm just not even going to... Well, I'm still going to spoil it, but I'm giving you a chance to avoid spoilers. So... Anyways, so there was the Pokemon Presentation, or Pokemon Presents, whatever you want to call it. I kind of just call everything Direct. Like, ever since Nintendo came out with their Directs, I just call everything Direct, even though that's not what they're called. But I don't care. So anyways. Haha. Oh wait, that was stupid. I always do that. Well, actually, it's been a while since I last did that, but still, the fact that I do it at all, come on. Anyways, so... During the Pokemon presentation, they showed off... They didn't... Okay, game-wise, I feel like they didn't really show too much off. Typically with the Pokemon Presents, they always show off like the same things at the beginning. Get out of here. And then they show like some new game announcement at the end. So at the beginning, they of course showed the TCG stuff, the championship, game thing that's coming out soon. I think it's just Champions, not Championship. Well, although they did show something about a championship. So they've been showing a bunch of stuff like that, like TCG stuff, of course, mobile game stuff, and blah, blah, boring. But at the end, they announced the next generation of Pokemon. So that's pretty exciting. I will say, this is what I wanted to say. I don't really like any of the starter Pokemon's designs. Normally, I always like at least one of them. This time around, I'm not really a fan of any of them. I'm sure I'll get, I don't know, maybe I'll start liking them in the future or something, but right now I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about you guys, but so far it's not that great. Wait, I feel like I need somebody that can remove buffs. I think that's why I actually brought Death Wish.
Took you long enough to pick me.
Let me see. See, characters have moves that can remove buffs, but I don't know if I want to rely on them. I guess I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to take Proton Pulse. Anyways, so I'm not a big fan of the starters, but that aside, the game does look very pretty. So I'm definitely excited to... Well, actually, I don't know. That's another thing. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I was thinking about this last time with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if I'm going to get the next Pokemon game. But the thing is, I actually really liked Scarlet and Violet. Like, I feel like I'm always going through some Pokemon burnout. But I don't think I go through burnout. I think it's that I get really into... Okay, this is just something that's normal for me. I get really into the games, and then I beat them, and then I have no desire to do anything else afterwards, and so I move on to the next game. I think that's what it is. And the problem with Pokemon as of recently is that they've come out... I think ever since Sword and Shield, they've been coming out with DLC. And I never play the DLC. I never buy it either because... I mean, I guess I kind of know better, although I did get the Sword and Shield DLC. I didn't get the Scarlet and Violet DLC, because after beating the game, there's like a whole thing where you can fight all of the gym leaders again. I never went back to do that. I always told myself I was going to make a new team and do that, and that day just never came, and I still haven't done that to this day, so... And that was years ago, or whenever Scarlet and Violet came out. But, yeah, I don't know. But... I keep saying but. I do want to play the game, but I'm thinking instead of buying it... Okay, this is something I don't even know if it's going to be possible or not, but I'm kind of curious because I know some libraries do this. I want to go to the library and see if they have video games. That way I don't have to buy it and I can just like rent the game, or borrow it really. And that's just because I'm like, if I'm just going to play through it once, then I don't see the point of buying it. Well, that's kind of silly though, because there's a lot of games that I buy anyway that I only play through once, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might do that just to see if I even really like it, because what if I actually truly am burnt out one day and I don't even feel like finishing the game? So yeah, that's what I want to do. Like I said though, I probably will end up getting the game because I do that with every main Pokemon game, and I end up like really enjoying it. It's hard for me to go back and replay. Like, I used to be able to do that, but it's not normal for me to replay a game. It's like very unusual if I do that. The only time I'll replay a game is if it's like an older game where the game kind of just starts up really quick. Like, for example, this is such a weird example, but Mario Tennis. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mario Tennis, the original. Well, I don't think it's the original Mario Tennis, actually. The one on the Game Boy Color. I played that game a long time ago. Like, that's like a childhood favorite, so that might be why a part of why I go back to it all the time. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. But another big reason, I think, is because the game starts up really fast. Like, there's not a lot of dialogue or story or conversation at the beginning. I feel like especially... I mean, this has been a thing for a while, but at the beginning of video games, there's always this, like... It just feels like it takes forever to actually get started. Whereas if you go through older games, it kind of just happens really fast. It's like, okay, here's some dialogue, here's a little bit of whatever. Maybe here's like a quick tutorial. Maybe sometimes there's no tutorial at all and they just explain how to play the game. And then you kind of just jump right into it. Yeah, Mario Tennis is like that, so... I think that's a big part of what it is. Another game that I've replayed a couple of times, a couple of games actually, Suikoden 2 and Chrono Cross. Those games are not like that, but I think those just have a lot of replayability because they have so many playable characters. But I don't know. I also feel like they're not terribly long. Or they kind of are long, though. I guess it just depends on what you do in those games. But yeah, I just wanted to say that the new Pokemon game, I'm really curious about it. I don't really like any of the starters, so normally I don't even do this, but I'm probably going to spoil what they evolve into, like, if I do end up playing the game, because I think that's just how I'm going to choose my starter. I usually just pick which one I think is the cutest, or the one that I like the most. In Scarlet and Violet, I really liked Quaxley. In Sword and Shield, I liked Sobble and Scorbunny, although I don't know, Scorbunny kind of grew on me, so, like, I liked Sobble more than Scorbunny, but, like I said, just now, Scorbunny did end up growing on me, so I actually really like him now. So maybe one of the starters will grow on me in the future. I'm thinking the water one might, so, I don't know. I have no idea. What else? There was also the Indie Direct. I feel like they showed a couple of games that I was curious about. Well, actually, hold on, before I do that, let's talk about the Pokemon Direct some more. So another thing they showed off was Pokopia, which came out a couple of days ago. I pre-ordered the game, and I'm actually supposed to get it today. The reason I pre-ordered it was because I got it from Target. They were having this, like, save. I forgot what it was. I think it was, like, pre-order, or not pre-order. Buy 2 Nintendo games, save $30 or something, but you have to spend $100, which is expensive. But I think I had a gift card or something like that. I don't remember. Basically, I took the deal. I wanted to get Mega Man Star Force, which is actually coming out, I think, towards the end of the month? I forget. But I wanted to get those games because I feel like I've talked about this. I'm just going to talk about it again. I don't care. I do care, but I don't know for sure. But anyways, so I played the first Mega Man Star Force game a long time ago, and I liked it well enough, but coming off of the heels of Mega Man Battle Network, I was comparing them a lot because they're very similar. And I loved Mega Man Battle Network. That's like that's probably my favorite Mega Man game series of the ones that I've played. I haven't played too many Mega Man games. I played the Mega Man Zero series, which I like, but I prefer Mega Man Battle Network. Although Mega Man Zero is fun too. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, okay, so anyways, I played the first game and I liked it, but I never got any of the sequels. And at some point, I looked into getting the sequels just out of curiosity, but, well, really, I just looked them up to see how much they were, and they were pretty expensive, so I'm glad this Legacy Collection is coming out so I can just play it there instead. But yeah, that's the reason I wanted to get that, and since I figured if I was going to get that anyway, I might as well just take the deal and get Pokopia, because I kind of wanted to get it. It looked cool, and I'm actually really excited to play it, because, like I said, I'm getting it today. I keep messing up that combo. But they did show some of it off, and I'm really excited. And my friend showed me something. Like, apparently there's going to be some kind of... Or they're going to be releasing events for the game, which I should have seen coming, because they've been doing that for, like, every game, it feels like. But I'm super excited, like I said. And, yeah. I guess that's all I have to say about the Pokemon stuff. I'm avoiding you, I think. Let's just fight you 3. Well, actually... I think I'm going to give... No. You know what? Pain Wheel's there. I'm not going to do it. I was going to take Soulbound, but we saw what happened last time when I used Soulbound against Pain Wheel. You know what? I just realized... Let's take Dark Lord. Hello, she can remove buffs. Although she... Well, she can still remove Splitting Images buffs. She just can't get rid of that permanent immunity. Okay, so what other things? So, the Indie Direct. Okay, I watched the Indie Direct. There was nothing there that I was super into, but they showed off a couple of games that I thought looked cool. The thing about Indie Directs is, I feel like there's never anything that I never end up getting anything. Like, honestly, I just never do. But I do think everything looks cool. Like, they're fun to watch. That's what I like to... Or that's what I usually take from them, that I enjoy watching them. Aw, man. But a couple of games they showed off that I thought looked cool. Rustwood, which is made by the people that made Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. I love Don't Starve. That's such a fun series. Well, Don't Starve Together is the only one I played, but I love that game, and I don't know, this game I thought looked pretty cool, so I was thinking of maybe getting it, but I looked at the reviews on Steam and they weren't great, so I kind of decided to give it, well, I don't know, I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale, I think, before I get it, if I get it at all. Not 100% sure. And there was that twins shooter game, I forget what it's called, and I also forget what, it's like a specific type of game that has a name that I can't remember. It's like twin stick shooter or something like that, I don't remember, but that looked cool too. Other than that, like I said, nothing really, I didn't see anything where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. And what else? I feel like that's all I have to say about video games. I started playing Baten Kaitos because I needed to play something after The World Ends With You. I actually started Tales of Arise, but I quit because I don't know. Okay, here's what happened. Once again, I can't tell if I've talked about this stuff with you guys because sometimes I think of this stuff before I even say it. So, I don't know. Anyways, I started that game, but I quit playing it because I looked up reviews online about the DLC, and people were saying that they weren't really into it. Or no, what am I talking about? People were saying, I don't know. I just saw a lot of negative stuff about the game, and I was like, wait a second. I thought this game had like really good reviews, and now people are like bagging on it. I don't know. So it kind of made me not want to play it. Plus, on top of that, I don't really like the aesthetic of the game. I feel like that sounds really odd, but I feel like Tales games are usually pretty colorful and stuff, and this game is very much not. And I kind of get why, because like at the beginning of the story, the main character is a slave and everything's kind of sad and, well, maybe not sad, but it's just kind of like dreary and depressing. But I also don't like the way that the menus look. I know that sounds so stupid. I don't know, I just don't like the aesthetic of the game. I don't like the way the menu looks. I don't really like the way the game looks itself. I mean, not that it looks bad, but just for a Tales game, I'm not the biggest fan. So I decided to just stop playing the game. What's also crazy is that I'm actually not a big big fan of Tales games. The only Tales game that I've played for a long period of time is Tales of the Abyss, and I never actually finished that game. I don't even know how far I got. I think I got towards the end, but I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again. Basically, what happened was I played the game. I was not very good at it. I really enjoyed it, though. I thought the story was interesting, and I was having fun playing it, but at one point I just kind of dropped the game in the middle of a dungeon. And when I tried going back, I forgot where I was. Like, I didn't know where the heck I was, so it was really hard for me to navigate what I was doing. And because of that, I just kind of gave up again because I didn't know what to do. Like, I tried exploring the dungeon, but I couldn't figure out what I was doing. So, especially because the dungeon had, like, teleporty things. Like, I'm pretty sure, at least I think it did. It's been a while since I last played it, but it had these, like, teleporty things, and that made it all the more confusing. So I was just like, forget this. I did eventually go back and get through the dungeon somehow, and I was so happy. And I was thinking that that was the final dungeon, and I was like, yay, I'm done with the game. But then the game just kept going, and then there was like an airship, and the game was telling me I had to go to some place that, I think it was like a place that I'd been before, but I was like, I have no idea. I don't even know how to play this game anymore. How am I supposed to find this place? So at that point, I just decided, you know what? I'm throwing in the towel permanently. I'm never coming back to this game. Goodbye. So that's my story. And for some reason, I keep buying Tales games, even though I told you guys just now that I'm really bad at them. I feel like the gameplay is cool, but I am so terrible at it. So I think I'm just bad at action RPGs in general. So Tales of the Abyss, well, not just Tales of the Abyss. So the Tales games are just hard for me to play. And I'm thinking, like, how did I even play Tales of the Abyss? Like, how did I get as far as I did? And you know what it is? It's because I used, God, I don't remember her name. The princess girl, the one that has a bow and arrow. I'm pretty sure I used her as soon as I got her, and she was like my main because she was ranged. So I didn't have to get up close to the enemy, and I could just like shoot arrows from a distance and get combos off like that. I think that's how I played it. So I tried doing that in Tales of Arise, because at the beginning you start off with two characters. I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but whatever. one of them has a gun. I tried using her, but she wasn't, like, I don't know, I wasn't really enjoying her gameplay. So I wasn't feeling her, basically. But that kind of makes me think that if I did try to play a Tales game again, if I could get a ranged character like right away, then I'd probably enjoy it more, but I don't know. So right now I have Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Arise, Tales of Vesperia, and Tales of Zestiria. Those are all the games I own, and I actually thought about getting Tales of Grace's F, you guys. I don't know what is wrong with me. I never play these games, and yet I keep buying them. So I'm going to try to put a stop to that. Other than that... Oh, but anyways, so I dropped that game and I started playing Baten Kaitos instead. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's like an old RPG on the GameCube, I think. And it's on the Nintendo Switch. Well, it's on... Well, yeah, it's on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know what else it's on. I think it might just be on there. I'm not really sure. But I bought it digitally. There's like technically a physical release, but it's one of those things that you have to import it. Oh, shoot. Although I'm pretty sure it has an English language. I think it's like a multi-language thing. Dang it! Oh, this is annoying. I was hoping I'd be able to... Oh, God. I may have just screwed myself over. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I was hoping I'd be able to take her out without... Oh, I was hoping I was gonna take her out with sheer force and I could not have to worry about her bringing back her team. Which I guess I still was able to do because she couldn't bring back Wave Warrior. But still. I didn't want to lose sheer force. I guess it doesn't matter though because the battle's over. Let's fight you three. I think I'm actually going to take Soulbound here. I'm also going to take Dawn Passion just in case. Well, Magic Girl will help too, though. This should be fine. Alright, so anyways, I started Baten Kaitos. I don't know how far I've really gotten. I mean, it doesn't seem like I've gotten far. And I don't know how far I'm going to get, realistically, because I'm probably going to start playing Pokopia soon, so yeah. But it is a fun game. It's definitely very unique because the battle system, it uses cards. So like basically you build a deck of cards and your cards are your attacks. And yeah, it's because of that the battle system is super interesting because it is an RPG, a turn-based RPG, but like I said, the battle system relies on cards, so it's kind of weird, but it's definitely pretty cool. And actually, there's 2 games in the collection. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get to the second game. Whenever these collections come out, I always play one of the games and then I never go back to the others. I did that with Grandia 1 and 2. I played the first one, not the second. And I also did that with, what's it called? Mega Man Battle Network. I played the first one because I'd never played that one before. I played Mega Man Battle Network 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, but I never played 1. I tried playing it actually at one point. I bought it used at GameStop back when used games were actually cheap and not crazy expensive. Actually, I don't know how much they were now that I think about it because I was a kid and I didn't really think about the price of stuff like that because, I mean, I didn't have money, so I didn't buy it. Somebody else bought it, but I'm pretty sure they were way cheaper because I used to get used games all the time. Nowadays, if you try to buy a game used, it's like always expensive. Okay, well, I failed there. Oh, you suck. Hold on, let me deal with this because I'm failing right now. Haha. But anyways, so I tried playing the first game of that series when I was a kid, but I got stuck. I forgot what I got stuck on, but I got stuck on like some stupid puzzle and I just quit. I gave up because I didn't know what to do. And it's kind of funny, I used to do that a lot. When I would get stuck on something, I would just give up. Nowadays, obviously, you can just look up what to do. And maybe I could have done that then, too, but I never did. Alright, I should be able to take her out. There we go. You know what, I'm just gonna do this. So I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. I'm probably going to do the same thing, right? Play the first game, which I've played before. Although, now that I think about it, I think technically speaking, even though the game has 3... It goes... Okay, there's Mega Man Star Force 1, 2, and 3. Technically speaking, all of the games have different versions. And I think the first game might have been the one that had 3 versions. I don't remember. And now that I think about it, do you guys think that... This is kind of random, but... Actually, now that I think about it, okay. I don't know if you guys ever played... I feel like I totally lost whatever I was trying to say earlier, but whatever. Do you guys remember, or have you guys ever played the Yokai Watch series? I played the first game, but I never played anything past that. I have the second one, though. But that's another game that has games with multiple versions. Do you guys think they're going to release, at some point, a collection of that series? Or no? I don't know, I'm just wondering, because now that I think about it, I think they did announce a Yokai Watch game that may have already come out a long time ago. I don't remember. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. And the thing is, the Yokai Watch game I played, I liked it kinda, but I sped through the game. I don't know why I was like rushing to beat that game, but because I was rushing, I never really got into it like I could have. So that's why, and also I never started the second game. And I think a part of the reason I didn't is because of that. I just kind of rushed through the game. But I'm just wondering, because those games are really expensive. Well, the first game is super cheap, and I think the second one isn't that bad, but like the third game... Actually, I think the third game may have been a digital only, now that I think about it. Or I think it was physical in Japan, but not in... it wasn't localized. Oh my gosh, this guy has so much defense. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm getting somewhere. He's almost... Oh, this might take him out. Please take him out. Yes, sweet. Okay, good. Alright, let's just try to finish you off. Okay, I got lucky here, and thank goodness... Oh, well, she still got Final Stand, but I was gonna say, thank goodness Assassin's Creed doesn't have Trauma Center. Okay. Die! Oh, are you serious? Oh, this is bad. Oh my gosh. Crap. Okay, thank goodness. I was scared. Oh, but I don't have permanent precision anymore. No. Okay, let's... I can do this. I'm gonna get hurt, but I still have immunity, so it's fine. I'm trying to take her out before she can bring her people back. Yeah, there we go. Coins galore! Alright, do I have anything else to talk about? I'm probably going to keep this at like 30 minutes, so I think I might just... I don't know. I wanted to talk... Well, whatever. I'll just talk about this anyway. So one thing that I did recently, off the subject of video games, well, one thing I should say that I've been doing recently is during my breaks at work, because I don't really know what to do. I don't like know anybody or anything, so I don't have anyone to talk to. I started reading again. Like, when I say reading, I don't mean like reading manga, but I mean like reading novels and stuff. I guess I could take manga, but you guys know how manga is. You never know what horrible like thing is gonna pop up. Like you could be reading a manga and be like, oh my gosh, this is wholesome, and then there's just like this extreme fan service scene or something, and it's just like, okay, well, I guess I can't read this in public. Stuff like that. So I'm not getting anything just in case. I'm like not bringing anything just in case something like that happens. Plus I don't want to take manga because I feel like whenever I put manga in a backpack or something, it always gets messed up. Ah, dang it, she blocked it. No! There she goes. Oh crap. Oh gosh, no. Okay, thank goodness. Oh my god. I felt like that lasted longer than it was supposed to. Haha. I kind of forgot Tyrannical could remove buffs. There we go. I'm like, can I please get a hit in? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's finish off Nail Biter. But yeah, I started reading books. I got the Libby app, which for some reason I thought I couldn't use because I haven't renewed my library card in a long time, but my friend said that she was able to do it, so I was like, okay, I'll just do it too. And it worked, so I started reading books on there. And it had been a long time since I actually read a book, like a novel. The last book I read was Escape Room, or The Escape Room by... I forgot who it's by, you guys, but I read that a long time ago because I asked for it for my birthday, I asked for it for Christmas. And I actually have another book I need to read still. But that book was I really liked it, but I think a part of the reason I really liked it is because I hadn't read anything in a long time. And I used to read books all the time, like in elementary school and middle school. I read so many books, but because I had to, though, like that was like a requirement for various things, like classes and stuff. But I kind of stopped reading in high school. I read like when I needed to, but other than that, I kind of barely ever read. And in college, I really never read anything. So yeah, it feels good to read again. Some of the books I've read, actually, I read recently 2 books. The Girl with All the Gifts, it's a really good book, you guys. I kind of knew what was going to happen. Not what was going to happen, but I knew what it was about going in, even though I think it's kind of supposed to be... What's it called? It's supposed to be kind of a secret. Like, I don't think you're supposed to know. Or at least it kind of builds like it's a mystery at the beginning, except if you... Well, the reason I read it was... Okay, this is a spoiler if you guys ever plan on reading that book. The reason I read it was because I knew it was going to be about zombies. And I think that's the part that you're not supposed to know. I think you're supposed to infer it, but you're not supposed to know that the main characters, or the main character and her... What's it called? Classmates, because it takes place kind of... Not in a school, but there's like a school setting. It's hard to explain. But anyways, so by the way, they made the book into a movie, so if you guys want to watch the movie, then there you go. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh, I hope the stun ends when this blockbuster ends. Okay, good. No! Crap, this is bad. Okay. Oh, are you Oh, I got stunned, that's why. I was like, what the heck? But you know what, just do this so I don't have to deal with her stupid stun. Crap. Crap, are you serious? Oh my gosh, I might lose. No! Oh, I'm dead, you guys. I don't know if I think I may have already used my streak thing too. Oh, I did it! Sweet! Okay, then I'm gonna continue this thought. Oh, I'm getting revenge. Okay, let's be smart. I'm taking Death Wish. This is my last fight. Death Wish is coming along, Soulbound, you're coming along, and I'm also gonna bring... I don't know, actually. I'm gonna take Don Passion. Passione. I don't know why I never know how to pronounce her name. But anyway, so I read that book. I really liked it. It was really good, and I found out that it actually has really good reviews. Well, I don't know if I said that, but it does have really good reviews. People liked it. People liked the movie, which I'm probably never gonna watch because... Are you serious? You suck. I'm probably not going to watch just because I liked the book so much, and, well, I would just be revisiting the same story, so. But another book I read that I also really liked was The Silence by... Oh, I didn't even say who the... Okay, The Girl with All the Gifts is by M.R. Carey. The Silence, I'm not sure. I forgot what his name is. It's like Tim something. But that book is also really good. It's actually very, very similar. I don't know if you guys have seen The Quiet Place, but it's kind of not the same premise necessarily, but it's similar in that there are monsters that follow people by sound, and it's post-apocalyptic. The difference is, I know I've never actually seen The Quiet Place from beginning to end. I've seen snippets of parts of the movie, but never the entire thing. But I'm pretty sure, from what I read at least, that the movie doesn't take place... It takes place in the middle of the like after the monsters have arrived. In The Silence, the monsters that are there are bat-like creatures. So that's one big difference. Ah, dang it. Gosh. Okay. Give me your buffs. Okay, at least I have blessing. Well, that's... Oh, you freaking suck. Dang it, Manette. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, there goes my final stand. I should probably do this. Because if I can get Doom on her... Please inflict Doom. Okay, so... What was I going to say? Yeah, I read the silence. If Megalomaniac kills me again, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, good. She has Doom. I have a chance. Okay, there we go. Man, that was annoying. Okay, that was my last fight. So I'm just going to finish this by saying not The Quiet Place. The Silence was a really good book. I recommend you guys check it out. Same with The Girl with All the Gifts. And The Silence, unlike A Quiet Place, it actually takes place at the start. It takes place like day one. Like, here's day one of this horrible event that is just starting to take place. And the rest of the book is like in chronological order. So yeah, I really liked it. Like I said, I'll probably talk more about it in the future if I record something soon and remember to talk about it. But I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again next time, but goodbye for now.